Exclusive. Top 3 Life Lessons Women Can Learn from DJ Zinhle's Book. DJ Zinhle invited members of the media to a private launch of her first ever book, Meeting Your Power, Returning Home to Yourself in Johannesburg last week. Zinhle has spoken candidly about the fact that this book is a self-mastery guide for the women of South Africa, although many of the lessons in each chapter are relatable to people of all genders. Her much-talked-about editorial debut is already in high demand, and the launch only helped create further furore around its release. Umama Kakero was in high spirits on the day, and Solika Ngwenya was on hand to speak to the DJ on behalf of ALL4WOMEN. The first thing we wanted to know was what readers were likely to take away from reading her book, especially if they have reached a crossroads in her life. Zinhle gave us 3 key lessons that readers are likely to take away from reading Meeting Your Power. She said, "I think there are many lessons that women can take away from the book. One is that the responsibility for transformation lies with you. The second one is that failure is not the worst thing that can happen to you as long as you learn from your failures. The third thing is that there is a beauty in reaching rock bottom because the only direction you can go is upwards." South Africa is not widely renowned as a reading nation, but celebrity-written books are doing their part to slowly change that. When we wrote this book, the idea was to inspire women and to inspire people to be their better selves. If reading is not something you'd normally do, we are hoping that by wanting to transform yourself, you'll find yourself wanting to read this book. We are very positive that people are going to be reading this book a lot. The book was co-authored by Nakubonga Mbanga, who you may recall was enlisted as a self-development expert on DJ Zinhle's reality show, It Takes a Village. Bongi and I started working on the book a year ago, and the writing process was quite involved because we had to meet every time before discussing a new chapter so that we were working ahead. We wrote 10 chapters, so we met a few times, but it was an easy journey because I was working with someone who was extremely dedicated. I was working with someone who is amazing. DJ Zinhle's baby daddy and ex-boyfriend, aka, was in attendance on the day, and he joined a number of familiar faces in celebrating her success. Of course, this only served to fuel speculation that Zinhle and aka could be considering a reunion. A day after her book launch, Masikaba and Love You and Mo Flava asked aka if the rumors had any truth to them. Similar to the comments he made on East Coast Radio earlier in the week, aka revealed that he and Zinhle's only focus was on being good parents to Caro, but he did not rule out a reunion in the future. One thing that can be verified is that aka is as proud of DJ Zinhle as the rest of us are. Will you be picking up a copy of her book, Meeting Your Power?
Yeah.